Hey jerks, it's your boy, Johnny, aka the Mexican Pigpen, aka Johnny Edamame. I started a Twitter, so follow that shit. I'll announce new videos on my Twitter. I'll probably eventually try to make this like a legitimate YouTube channel and like, I'll have links below and all this garbage, but for now, I'm just doing it the same way I always have. Tonight we're looking at some Bizarro, I love you, Bizarro carbon. These are the three most bizarre uses for carbon fiber that I found. So, you know, we are in 2018. We are used to the idea of carbon fiber and various other composite components. We have carbon fiber seat posts, carbon fiber saddles, carbon fiber frames, stems, wheels. It's not every day that you find a carbon fiber quill stem. This dude here is legit a classic quill stem, just rendered in carbon fiber. Let's see what's under this cap. Oh, so that's just some sort of. Why won't you focus, you bastard? That is a handlebar cap. And inside of here, let's see if I have a reasonable flashlight. Yeah, so there's your 6mm bolt. Let's do it. The flashlight is in my mouth. So, as you can clearly see, this is just a wedge and bolt style quill stem of aluminum bonded to carbon fiber. It's the classic type. You tighten the bolt in there. This is inserted into the steer tube of the fork, and then as the bolt draws this wedge up, it will go past the horizon here and wedge itself into the steer tube of the fork. This is very, very slippery, clear-coated. I'm not so sure this would have worked very well. Anyway, what a bizarre idea. It was probably for a mountain bike. I want to add that. This is probably for a mountain bike. So you're probably like riding on trails and rough stuff with this. This is not a 1-inch quill. This is an 1 1/8" quill. And the length of it, the angle of it, and the construction would lead me to believe that this is a fucking carbon fiber quill stem for mountain bikes. Speaking of bad ideas made of carbon fiber for mountain bikes, this is a seat post. Yeah. So this seat post, it's actually, I mean, I talk shit all the time because I'm a dick, but this is cool. You have a completely carbon fiber with a Kevlar weave on the inside. You see that yellow zigzags? A lot of this company, LP Composite stuff, would have that yellow Kevlar weave. You have an actual, real, I'm assuming hydraulic suspension cylinder here. You know, this is high quality. This is made in the United States, so you'd insert it into your frame. They would sort of change the angle by using this sort of cantilevered member over here, and even the piston, even the slider here is carbon fiber. Even the cradle is carbon fiber. I don't know if the fact that this isn't broken is a testament to its strength and overbuildness, or a testament to the fact that maybe someone bought it while on a cocaine binge, and then when they sobered up realized that they didn't want to trust their Bozaks to good old Yankee ingenuity. Still, maybe one of the strangest carbon fiber parts I have ever seen in my life. It looks like a medieval torture device, like a halberd or something. And finally, ooh, this is a Chinelli handlebar. I don't speak Italian, And I'm not even going to pretend, aside from this, what is it, Giotto, Gelato, Donatello. This is cool because this is carbon fiber here. This is aluminum. The bars are aluminum. And the stem is aluminum. But this is adjustable. So obviously you have this component, you know, the T here, this handlebar stem extension is a monocoque carbon fiber layup. However, you would buy this unit, god damn it, I'm dropping tools. And what you would do, you would, oh my god, you could adjust your extension. Of course it's stuck. Or do I need to unbolt this as well? Let's see, shall we? It's not coming loose. Such is how it goes with a lot of old parts. You see this stack of shims? These shims slid onto the stem shaft, and you could change the length of your stem and then clamp it down. I want to also add these 4 bolts here. You can unbolt those, and actually if you look, there are numbers engraved in the bar, so you can micro adjust the width of your bar and the extension on your stem. I really don't trust vintage carbon fiber stuff. You know, I might just be a gormless retro grouch rube, but yeah, when a technology is in its infancy, that is not the time to trust it. I was watching Jay Leno's car masturbation show, and he had this steam car, this steam engine, and it's really amazing when a technology is taken to its final form. You know, when it has gone Super Saiyan, and another technology is just about to come along and eat this technology's lunch. For instance, in the case of that steam car, you know, gasoline engines were already present, and we're getting more powerful, lighter, more reliable. So this sort of final form steam car, it's amazing. It doesn't leak steam. It recycles and compresses all of its steam back into water. Seriously, Google Jay Leno steam car and watch this video. It's amazing. You get some really silly stuff at both the beginning of a technology as well as at the end. But if I have to choose, I'll take the tail end of a certain technological paradigm rather than the beginning of it. Still, a lot of times in the early days, they'll overbuild something. I mean, these aren't light. I think the equivalent, you know, Chinelli 2A or 1A stem with the corresponding handlebar would have been lighter than this crazy thing. But you know, you see another example of like sort of late stage technology would be I don't know if you were alive in the 90s or if you remember all of these Italian companies and some Japanese companies like Lotus were coming out with these steel bikes. Now, aluminum was still heavy or stiff. It was awful, and so. But it was on the horizon, and so steel had really been pushed to its very limit. You had Metax tubing, which was a stainless steel tube set from Columbus. You know, you had all these really advanced steels. So rather than improve the product, they started coming out with arbitrary tube shapes. They were like, oh, look, this one's a teardrop. Oh, look, this one's a clover. You know, maybe more than half of the bicycle industry is marketing, right? So if you've had the same material in your frames year in, year out, for 100 years, how are you going to sell bikes in 1992? Well, you have some bullshit study about how a clover-shaped down tube is 50 billion% more stiff, and watch them just fly off the shelves. Now, aesthetically, I love shit like that. Like when Linsky released the bikes where the down tube was twisted, it was called the Helix or something, and it was a spiral all the way down in titanium. What a cool thing. Like, gorgeous, beautiful. Did it do anything at all? My guess is, aside from drain your pocketbook, no, it didn't do anything at all. So, Early carbon fiber. Really cool to look at. Would I ride it? Yeah, I wouldn't bet on it. You know, with this channel, it would be super dope, since I'm like a broke-ass single dad, if you would subscribe and spread the word. I'm hoping to totally whore myself out and monetize the channel eventually. And I'm hoping that my content is at least offensive enough, if not, you know, entertaining enough to make it worth it for people. So, subscribe, be my buddy. I'll cup your cock and balls in my hand, and we can walk down the street together. Yeah, if you have suggestions about what I should do next, or if you want tech tips, especially if you want terrible tech tips that are not done correctly, but that are done in a way that is safe and will get you down the road, please leave suggestions in the comment section, or hit me up on my new Twitter account. God, I want to kill myself. I have a Twitter account. Yeah, it's beautiful out. I'm probably gonna go for a bike ride. Good night, y'all.